So this is the outfit I wore to work today. To me, it's very much giving Greed in a dating sim about the 7 deadly sins. But while I was thinking about dating sims, I remembered Voltage Inc. dating sims. Did anyone else play the Voltage Inc. dating sims? In fact, dating sims, to call a Voltage Inc. game a dating sim is over complimenting it. They're like visual novels, essentially. You pay per boy, so you pay money to play one boy's storyline, and you get choices, but they don't actually affect the plot at all. They're very ineffectual, completely ineffectual. So you're basically just reading a short story where you fall in love with a boy, which can be found all over the internet for free. But since you're the player, you have to pay a decent chunk of money for these short stories where you romance a boy. You don't even do anything. I'm getting off topic. So I was really into those in like middle school, high school age, like early high school, back before I had taste. So back then, I had an iPhone, and because I got an iPhone at a pretty young age, me and my mom shared the same Apple account, which means whenever I downloaded games or any apps, they were also automatically downloaded onto her phone. A very poorly thought out functionality, in my personal opinion. What if someone has multiple devices? They don't want that app on every single device. That's just taking up space for no reason. Moving on, that means that anytime I downloaded a Voltage Inc. dating simulator, it also downloaded onto her phone. And one time, I downloaded a Voltage Inc. dating simulator where you essentially get bought at, like, auction? Like a black market auction, you get bought by one of the boys, and you pay money to choose which boy. Because you get, in the beginning, you get, like, a free intro scene where they, like, generally show you the personalities of the various men, and you get to select one and pay for his storyline. But you get to choose who buys you, essentially, which is typically not how human trafficking works. Anyway, this game was also downloaded to my mother's phone, and she looked at it, and she pulled me aside, and she was like, hey, I don't think this game is a good idea. It doesn't portray a healthy relationship. Which, I knew. I knew that. I didn't actually want that to happen in real life, obviously, but I'm glad that that's what she had to say about it. That being said, now it's really funny. At the time, it was fucking mortifying! Maybe even a little bit more mortifying than the time she picked up my phone while we were at the movie theater and I had forgotten to lock it and there was literally smut right on the screen. Also humiliating. Regardless. Fit goes hard. I love this. And it's comfortable, so. Have a good night. Bye!